everyone. We're Angie, Chloe, and Veronica. Today we're going to introduce the Interrogate jokes. Humor usually comes from personal experience or feelings. It is always accompanied with emotional response and also deeply influenced by the cultural background. So people may comprehend humor in their own ways. Before we start our topic, let's watch a short video clip to understand what is going on.
Hello, guten Tag.
你好. It's raining.
Nice weather for dogs. What did you say? Why this is nice for dogs?
Because rainy day, ducks can swim.
But actually, ducks only swim in ponds.
It's just a joke.
But actually, ducks do not feel the weather.
It's just a joke. It does not require further thought.
But we Germans think that a joke needs to make logical sense.
What is the cultural background? First, I want to introduce the joke cultural background of England. British people like to immerse in the sad world of losers, so they are always self-deprecating, sarcasm without limits. And they make fun of all the shortcomings, embarrassing things, and the failures about themselves. So when they want to show off they do the good things, they succeed. They don't directly say they do the good thing. They usually set upside to, for example, a man cooked a wonderful dinner for his family, for his friend, and when he went out the kitchen, he said, "I am bad at cooking. I could burn water." Yes, this is a British human, but another people don't know what he said. And it is special that they can joke about all kinds of topics. For example, topics about death, political views, and the stereotype. And it is important, if you understand the British humor, you don't take jokes too seriously. If you're serious, you lose.
Joke cultural background of Germany. There is a common stereotype that Germans are serious people and so do not have time for a good joke. There is a joke in Europe that says, "What is the shortest book in the world?" And the answer is the German joke book. Mark Twain also said that a German joke is no laughing matter. If Germans actually have a sense of humor, where does this stereotype come from? One possible reason could be the language. The way different languages are constructed can affect the way various cultures deliver and perceive jokes. German grammar is relatively complex and precise. It is harder to make a joke when the grammar makes things so much less ambiguous. And the German language does have the ability to create compounds. Compound words often can't be directly translated into other languages. So jokes made with compound words simply won't be funny to non-German speakers. Obviously, German humor is hard to translate into other languages because the original text is always more bright and sarcastic. Most of the translated German jokes do not seem funny at all. Second, Germans are always eager to explain a joke in details if a foreigner does not understand it. If a German tries to make you laugh, you can easily miss all your meetings or other planned events. The next one. There is a saying in Germany, "Humor is when you laugh anyway." Humor is used by the Germans to come to terms with life reverses and hardships. Most of them think that you can deal with your life with humor. German humor depends directly on the situation. There is always time and place for jokes and laughter. But the discipline dictates that humor is not allowed at work. It is not recommended to joke with the boss. though it is not forbidden to trifle with colleagues. To try to advance the sale of goods by means of cracks or to add some tricks to a lecture. Irony is not their strongest point. It could be treated as sarcasm or even mockery.
To the joke cultural background of Taiwan. Taiwanese are deeply influenced by educational system, society, and traditional concepts. And the second point, people in Taiwan are suppressed and stressed. Taiwanese have been given the responsibility to study hard since childhood. Plus, they have been burdened with boring and heavy homework, which makes Taiwanese more suppressed and not good at expressing their personality. After entering the society, the long-established habits continue, resulting in a busy and fast-paced life. This makes them full of all kinds of pressure, but not good at expressing. Resulting to those situations that Taiwanese joke are tend to make sell of themselves or hellish gags. Let's see what issues are involved to our topic. German humor is logical and they care about facts. They do not laugh at silly things. However, the British humor belongs to casually jumping out a nonsense joke, which makes people feel very ridiculously interesting. So, when Germans hear British jokes, they always fail to laugh and understand. This is why the communication between British and German doesn't work. In this scenario, although Taiwanese doesn't know about the funny point of the joke, but instead of keep asking any further question, they will just nod and smile, trying to be polite. To the second point, misunderstanding might occur. When people from different countries, they do not know about others' cultural background, so the misunderstanding might occur. For example, if British do not know about German's thoughts, British might find German rude and boring, because German keep questioning about British joke.
How to avoid a critical incident? And my answer to this question is, if we don't know much about other countries' cultures, please don't joke or talk about inappropriate topics. And the second one is, before we have the opportunity to meet people from different countries, we can first understand some cultures and taboos about their countries. And for my personal experience is that at the beginning, you can just listen to the communication, and when they start to make fun of themselves or start to open up some interesting topics, you can just go along and try to join the communication in the softest way. Maybe this could be the method for you to avoid the critical incidents.
The last question is how to solve the problem once it has occurred. In my experience, if I encounter such a situation and I can understand what people say or each other's jokes, I will give a smile and a simple reply. And then I will ask him politely, and can you explain the joke, or can you say the meaning of the joke, or check the cultural information in private. And if I have the next time I have the chance, I can give a response for his joke. And there are two ways to teach us how to solve problems. And one is we can learn spotty irony. And there are 4 points for spotting irony. The first is overstatements. When people overstatement, maybe he said a joke, or maybe he just said for fun, and a smile from the speaker, exaggeration on certain words. And last one is a physical expression. Another is we can learn using different intonation. For example, John is a big fan for a football game, and one day his favorite team lost the game, and he went back home. His mother asked him, "Did you enjoy the game?" And John answered, "Yeah, it was great." And now we can know John is not really happy, and this football game is not really good because his announce is low. So when we met the embarrassing situation, we don't want to direct say I don't like it, or I think it is bad, not really good. We can say the positive words but using different intonation. So above this is our presentation. Thank you.